Rule 19. Conduct of vessels in restricted visibility. Rule 19A. This rule applies to vessels not in sight of one another when navigating in or near an area of restricted visibility. Explanation. Applies only when vessels are not in visual contact. Covers fog, mist, heavy rain, snow, sandstorms, etc. If vessels are in sight, use rules 11 to 18 instead. Radar contact alone does not mean vessels are in sight. The term restricted visibility is defined in Rule 3L. Rule 19 applies not only when a vessel is navigating in an area of restricted visibility, but also when she is near such an area. A vessel which is approaching an area of restricted visibility, or which has such an area on one side, must comply with Rule 19 and must also give the sound signals prescribed in Rule 35. Rule 19b. Every vessel shall proceed at a safe speed adapted to the prevailing circumstances and conditions of restricted visibility. A power-driven vessel shall have her engines ready for immediate maneuver. Explanation. Safe speed, Rule 6, is critical in restricted visibility. Consider radar performance, traffic density, maneuverability, background clutter. Engines must be on standby for immediate action. Delayed engine response equals breach of Rule 19b. Rule 19c. Every vessel shall have due regard to the prevailing circumstances and conditions of restricted visibility when complying with the rules of Section 1 of this part. Explanation. Section 1 equals Rules 410, General Conduct. Risk assessment, Rule 7, must be cautious. Radar plotting becomes essential. Avoid assumptions. Use systematic observation. Rule 19c emphasizes the need to take the circumstances of restricted visibility into account when complying with the rules of Section 1 of Part B. In addition to Rule 6, which relates to safe speed, this will apply particularly to Rules 5, 7, and 8 dealing with lookout, risk of collision, and avoiding action. The rules relating to navigation in narrow channels and traffic separation schemes also apply in all conditions of visibility. In order to keep a good lookout in restricted visibility, it will be necessary to have a man posted on lookout duty by day as well as by night, and the radar should be kept under practically continuous observation by a competent person. The use of radar will be essential, if fitted and operational, to determine whether risk of collision exists with a vessel detected but not in sight in restricted visibility. More substantial alterations of course will be necessary to avoid collision with a vessel which is not in sight so that the maneuvers will be readily apparent on the other vessel's radar screen, as required by Rule 8b. The effectiveness of avoiding action must be carefully checked by radar observation if the other vessel is not in visual sight. Rule 19d. A vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel shall determine if a close quarters situation is developing and/or risk of collision exists. If so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time, provided that when such action consists of an alteration of course, so far as possible, the following shall be avoided. 1. An alteration of course to port for a vessel forward of the beam, other than for a vessel being overtaken. 2. An alteration of course towards a vessel abeam or abaft the beam. Explanation. This is the core maneuvering rule in fog. If radar detects a target, plot it. Assess CPA TCPA. Decide early. Avoid altering to port for a vessel ahead, altering towards a vessel abeam or abaft. Preferred actions. Early alteration to starboard, reduction of speed, stopping if necessary. Rule 19d applies to a vessel which detects another vessel in restricted visibility by radar alone, i.e., without sighting her visually or hearing her fog signal. The rules of Section 2 apply to vessels in sight of one another, and Rule 19e applies when a fog signal is heard and there is possible risk of collision. If the vessel detected comes into visual sight, or if a fog signal is heard forward of the beam, the appropriate rule must be complied with. It is essential to keep a good lookout by sight and hearing in addition to making proper use of the radar. Rule 19e. Except where it has been determined that a risk of collision does not exist, every vessel which hears apparently forward of her beam the fog signal of another vessel, or which cannot avoid a close quarters situation with another vessel forward of her beam, shall reduce her speed to the minimum at which she can be kept on her course. She shall, if necessary, take all her way off, and in any event navigate with extreme caution until danger of collision is over. Explanation. This is the emergency caution rule. If you hear a fog signal forward of the beam, or you cannot avoid close quarters ahead, you must reduce to minimum steerage speed. If necessary, stop engines. Navigate with extreme caution. Key phrase, extreme caution. This means maximum vigilance, engines ready, continuous radar monitoring. In restricted visibility, in the open sea, a close quarters situation is generally considered to begin to apply at a distance of at least 2 miles in any direction forward of the beam, as this is the typical range of audibility for the whistle of a large vessel in still conditions. A minimum distance of 3 miles is sometimes suggested when determining whether a close quarters situation is developing, as allowance should be made for the effects of errors in radar observations, especially at long range. However, distances of less than 2 miles may be considered sufficient when proceeding at reduced speed in congested waters, when in an overtaking situation, or when a vessel is expected to pass astern.